Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi, in comments that could only perhaps exacerbate the situation, he has said that India must seek restraint in Kashmir. He said, and I quote, Pakistan is seriously concerned in the escalation of violence against the Kashmiri people that has resulted in the loss of innocent lives. There's a need for the government of India to exercise restraint. Our next big question on India at 9. Has Omar Abdullah simply lost his authority over Kashmir? Has Omar lost his authority over Kashmir? Joining us now, Farooq Abdullah, National Conference Chairperson and Union Minister in the Manmohan Singh government. Mirwaiz Umar Farooq will be joining us on the phone line. Also with us is Shabnam Lone. She is, of course, from Kashmir, contested the last elections. Wajat Habibullah, Chairperson of the Information Commission, someone who served in Kashmir as a bureaucrat for years, and Praveen Swami, Associate Editor of The Hindu, who has a wide range of expertise on the valley. I want to come first to you, Farooq Abdullah. Toll up to 26 since Friday, 44 in the last 2 months. Something seems to be going very badly wrong in Kashmir.
Obviously, if there are all those people who are trying to destabilize the entire region in that place, they are doing all this. There are a number of players in this and who are actually hell-bent to create as much trouble as they can.
Sir, but as Chief Minister, surely Omar Abdullah and as the party in power, the National Conference, must take the prime responsibility for the situation going out of control.
Yeah, but what can he do? The limited force that he has at his hand. This is unfortunate. After all, there are many forces, as I told you, who are active at this time in doing this. So, this is the only young man who is fighting them, and fighting them hard.
Sir, but you know, as we are seeing in those images today, women are again coming on the streets. There are young kids on the street. The agitation seems to have taken a certain mass dimension. It's not just about one small group anymore.
But if you ask them, what do they want? I asked the same question to one of the journalists that was sitting in Srinagar last night in a program. She was unable to say. What is it that they want? Is there a fault in development of the state? Is there anything that the state is not doing for the good of the people? What is it that they want?
What is it that they want is the question, Shabnam Lone, that Farooq Abdullah is asking. You want to respond? What is it that the people of Kashmir really want is what Farooq Abdullah is asking.
Well, Rajdeep, this has been an incredible summer of sorrow for Kashmiris. 27 deaths in 4 days is not a normal count. We are talking about families. We are talking about thousands and thousands of Kashmiris on the streets of the valley, mourning these young lives who have been lost.
But you're not answering the question.
What does a Kashmiri want?
What does he want?
Yes, what does a common Kashmiri? A common Kashmiri, believe me, just wants a summer of content. And what does he get? He gets a summer of discontent.
Why?
He gets death.
Why? What suddenly changed? What suddenly changed between May, June and July? May and June were perfect months. The flights were packed. Tourists were coming. Suddenly things changed. That's why people are asking questions. What has suddenly changed for the summer of content to change into a summer of discontent?
Yes. You see, Rajdeep, the Kashmir landscape has these politicians who are mainstream and separatists.
Yes.
Now, for mainstream politicians, what is their ultimate aim? Their ultimate aim is to come to power.
Right.
And these mainstream parties, since the time they have come to power, let us take what Farooq Sahab said, development. Please let all the press corps of New Delhi come here and we will show you what development has taken place in Kashmir.
Right.
Do you think Kashmir is the most developed state of India? No. It is the most underdeveloped state.
Okay, point
The funds
taken,
that come from New Delhi...